6 chill, fool, for real, for real.
Judah, 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 Judah. Judah, 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 Judah. The scepter will never leave Judah. The scepter will never leave Judah. The scepter will never leave Judah. I'm Judah. Christ sprang out of Judah. King David was Judah. King Asa was Judah. Don't crowd me up, who gon' rouse me up? Alistair Crowley, your time is up. It's a big mess, I gotta clean it up. Esau, the end of my kingdom's up. On the eagle's neck, I'll press. I woke up from my rest. I woke up from my arrest. My rulership is up next. No vex. Judah, 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 Judah. Judah, 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 Judah.
All right, Shalom Israel. Shalom. All right, thank you for joining us for another class here at ISBHPK, Israelite School of Biblical History and Practical Knowledge. Shabbat Shalom. We are on the Sabbath. All right, so thank you for joining in. All right, for another day. We're here at 2016 Granby Street for those that are new. You know, again, it kind of gets repetitive with the announcements. But it has to be done. Why? Because we get new people daily that's logging on, new people daily that's hitting us up for questions. So they have to understand and know where we're at, know what we have going on. All right. So for brothers and sisters, to let you know again, we're here out of 2016 Granby Street. We have class every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, 7 p.m. until 9 p.m. The Shabbat service is going to be 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. until we go out to street speak and blow up the streets. Set the streets on fire. You can find us over there off of Bromelton and what is that? Bromelton and what? Bromelton.
Monticello?
No. Oh heck, that boy said Monticello. You said like you a tourist out here. Now we're off of Bromelton, right next to Norfolk State. All right, right there at the lot by 7-Eleven. You can see us there to street speak. All right. We also have our Houston location, our sister school, Houston and San Antonio. They're holding class on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, all right? 7 p.m. until 9 p.m. San Antonio is at 7:30 until about 10 o'clock, all right? They do about 2.5 hours, 3 hours, all right? So log into those classes, link in, get subscribed to those channels, get filled, get motivated, get lifted in the spirit, all right? Because as we see the world, it's slowly but surely going down. I was listening to Joe Biden today, and that brother sounded very slow. I was like, he was so slow. I was ironing my pants, but he was so slow I had to look up at him. I was like, what's wrong with him? But that's America for you, man. That's a representation of America, slowly but surely going down. So again, log in, get locked in, get the spirit, and understand what's going on. All right. We also have other ways that you can watch us. We also have Priest Mashaba, Blog Talk Radio. That's going to be blogtalkradio.com/Mashaba. This is every Tuesday and Thursday from 10 a.m. So, and also Albuquerque is building right now. So wait for that. All right. We also have our other channels as well. We have our Hidden Truth Bible Show. We have our the Israelite Media Corp, and we also have our 5 Minutes of Wisdom. So all these other channels are, again, a little bit different from class. They're not going to be your 2-hour class. It's going to be more of your quick shooters. 5 Minutes of Wisdom is something that you can give to your homie, to your friend, to your grandma, something that she can comprehend. We go over topics like lust, how to find a spouse, all these different needed topics for our people so that they can digest it. That's what it's about, absorbing and digesting, all right? So we have those available for you as well. Listen, you can't say that we're not doing it because we got the channels up, they're there. All you got to do is click on it. Click. Come on, man. I know we're internet-based individuals, so click. That's going to be the shirt now. Click. Click on it. Hey, Nike had it the best. Just do it. So just go ahead and click on that channel and get fed. All right, Israel wear for all brothers and sisters that need garments, headbands, armbands, girdles, tunics, shirts, pants, apocryphers. Get this. If you want that covered, hit up the sisters. All right. Everything's Israel wear on Facebook. They'll definitely hit you back upon your message. The sister's been doing this for many of years, getting garments together. If y'all see the garments that they're doing now, man, listen, these brothers that are getting these garments are blessed. Because these garments are fascinating. When I look at it, I'm like, oh my goodness. It almost looked like I was Loki. Loki on Thor, that green garment he wears. A brother got a garment like that. I was like, goodness gracious. But again, that's why these sisters, man, are diligent working them continually, practicing their craft. So hit up the sisters, everything's Israel wear, and they'll get you locked in with that, all right? If you need subscription, we have a subscription service for Friend shirts as well. So for men and for women, the men, you can either get a headband and a shirt. It changes every month. The ladies as well, you can go ahead and get a shirt, Fringe. Those shirts are nice. They got the nice little lace beads on the bottom, with the nice border of blue. Classic. I ain't seen nobody do it. The designs that these sisters come up with, they put time and effort, man. I don't know how much I can, give forth and show what they do, but listen, they put some work in with these ideas. So, again, we do all this for our people. So how much more us supporting each other? We go and get Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Prada, Polo. Listen, get you some Israel wear in your life. Get you some Israel wear. Get you an official stamp of Israel wear garments, all right? Again, you can find that on Everything Israel on Facebook, or you can go on our website, ISBHPK / what is that? Fringed up, all right? Did you get this brother's backpack too, or just one?
Oh, I go grab it.
It's okay. Oh yeah, go ahead if you can. Go ahead and get that. Should be good. Unlock that. All right.
Let's hit the keys up.
Hebrew Academy. Hebrew Academy is for brothers and sisters. Not brothers and sisters. For brothers, again, that are striving lawfully to be a priest. I know a lot of us see the men through the ages on YouTube and, through all the videos that you see, and you're like, dang, I want to be just like that. Well, go through the same process that they went through. And it's called Hebrew Academy. This is something that we perform every Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesday is in Houston via Quadazop right now. Out here, we got Lakarab on deck. All right, so it'll be me and him out here on Wednesdays. All right, so get locked in, get loaded, get these spirits, get the spirit and get these scriptures. Get this order. We're going over a lot of different topics. We're going over, again, understanding how to, you can read that up here, understanding how to, have the office of a bishop and know how to do it right. The water. Know how to do it right. That's Hebrew Academy. Again, this is going to be every Tuesday and every Wednesday on Google Meets, 7 p.m. Be there or be square. All right? If you need to contact any of the priests, we have Priest Kazakia and Priest Kwatazak. All right? So both are in class now. If you have questions, text only, please. Again, text only. Priest Kazakia is doing class out there in Rochester, New York. So that's another location up and coming. We're building Rochester, New York. We got some diligent brothers and sisters out there that are hungry for the word. So, again, that's why we're calling all soldiers, calling all sisters. We need y'all, man. We are all that we have. The Lord said in Ezekiel 37, listen, he's waking up this innumerable army, man. He's waking us up out of sleep. Calling all brothers and sisters to put forth work, man. So, as you see, the work's being done. So, go ahead and join. Listen, you better get on the winning squad rather than the losing squad. As a brother said, I'd rather be a team player on the winning squad than a star player on the losing squad. I had to say amen, brother. I had to. But again, if you need to hit the priest, please do. All right? Sweet Ambiance. Our business, Sweet Ambiance. We've been doing this for many years, 25 plus, even before I came. It's the same function. Everybody needs to smell as good as we do. We're trying to put our imprint on into this world, not only when it comes to the scriptures, but as well when it comes to our product, Sweet Ambiance. So please support that way. It supports the school. Again, I know a lot of individuals like smell goods. Put down the cologne. Put down the sprays. If it sprays, throw it away, man. Your skin's your biggest organ. Stop putting chemicals in your skin. That's why you got cirrhosis. You got eczema. You got tumors. You got cancer. You don't know where it's coming from. Well, I can tell you. It's what you're ingesting. What you're putting on your body. That's why we created our product. We got bath bombs. We got sisters up here waking up at the crack of dawn, busting out bath bombs, doing soaps, doing body butters, doing hand sanitizers. Support it, man. Come on, we're doing a lot of work out here. So come and support, man. Support. Again, you can find us at sweetambiance.com for that, all right? Or Instagram, sweet_ambiance. You got questions, hit me up. I run that. We can definitely chit-chat, all right? Any other donations, we greatly appreciate it. Books, Bibles, apocryphals, pens, pads, paper, we need it. Vans, please. We want to have that the crew moving and grooving out here. So and I'm gonna say this, even alms. We greatly appreciate those that have been giving alms. Thank you. It's needed, very much needed. Especially in this time. So We thank you for that. 7:15. Listen, we're gonna hop into this class. Y'all been getting fed, you know. I know there's been a lot of classes with questions. You know what I'm saying? This. Listen, write your questions down, but get fed with these classes.
Done.
All right. The class today is gonna be don't let your belly rule you. You know, we're going into the spirit of gluttony. You know, because a lot of brothers and sisters, we need this class. You know, and it's going to be a couple part class. You know, 2-part, 3-part class, going in depth, just dealing on your diet. And it's going to be more for the adults. You know, I just did the kids' health, I believe, right? I think that was Save the Kids. Come on, man, I got a fire class and Save the Kids, but now we're talking about the adults. You know, the pioneers, the ones that are being the example for the kids. Is that we have to start being accountable. We got to start being accountable for our actions, our example, and what we pose upon our children, you know, not really truly knowing what we're doing, you know. And again, it goes into this this class of gluttony. You know, the brother Uriah out of New York, Rochester, requested this, man, about a month and a half ago, man.
Wow. You
know, we had a lot of things moving and grooving, so we're finally here to the point to where what? We touching it. So, don't let your belly rule you. First scripture. Let's get there. Luke. Because this is kind of the first scripture that, I'll send to you. This is kind of the first scripture that, you know, a lot of people kind of recognize, and when they hear about gluttony, one second. This is what we kind of go to. One second. Go to Luke chapter 7 and verse 34. Luke chapter 7 and verse 34. Again, it's going to be a good class, man. It's going to be a good class. Why? Because it puts us all on check. You know? It puts us all on guard to understand what we're doing to our body and what we give ourselves over to. You know? So, Luke chapter 7 and verse 34. Go ahead and read that.
Luke chapter 7 verse 34.
Go ahead.
The Son of Man is come, eating and drinking.
Right, the Pharisees, they seen Christ. They said, this dude come eating and drinking, right? This brother, every time I see him, he got a plate in front of him, man. He chilling and kicking it. The Pharisees, you know what, some haters, man. Dang, brother, y'all wish I couldn't eat. Right. Come on, he was teaching. Maybe he want to get a little recharged.
Right.
Get in the spirit, right? He may have had some lamb chops, man. You know? He may have had some lamb tacos or something. He had pop lamb salad. But they was like, Son of Man comes what?
Eating and drinking.
Yeah, eating and drinking. Go ahead.
And ye said, Behold,
right?
A man gluttonous.
A what?
A man, behold, a gluttonous man.
There we go. A gluttonous man. So this is kind of the first, you know, for most people when you deal with the Bible, you heard the word gluttonous or gluttony, right? So we're going to go into the definition of gluttony, all right? Going to the definition of gluttony. It says, the Son of Man is coming eating and drinking, and ye say, behold, a gluttonous man. Look at this Negro here. This old eating all the time, fat-looking joker here, man. What you got? You got the definition? Bring it out, brother. Look at this. 11 years old on deck, ready. Now, say it with your big boy voice. There we go. That was polite, man. You got it? Yeah. But now remember, you're saying it for people online so that they can hear too. Okay.
Gluttonous, to give excessive eating.
Hey, can you give this brother the microphone? Yeah, give the brother the mic, man. I know it's a little late, you know. Late. Give that brother the mic, man. So we're going over the definition of gluttony. You know?
Oh shit.
Gluttonous,
what you got?
it says giving to excessive eating, indulging the appetite for food.
Hold on, you gotta say it a little bit clearer, a little bit louder so I can hear you. Bring that mic up. There it is. The definition of gluttony. What you got?
Giving to excessive eating.
Giving unto excessive eating. This is what the Pharisees were saying regarding Christ. That he eats excessively.
Wow.
This brother eats all the time. Why is this guy eating? Son of Man come Eating. What else you got?
Indulging the appetite for food.
Yeah. It says extravagant indulgence of the appetite for food. You know some cats. You know when they gotta make that spread? Boy, they gotta have everything on the plate, man. Mm-hmm. You know? Shoot, they gotta take their shirt off. Got the white beater on so they get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? They got the meat, like the Haitian plate. They got everything split, separated. Got the hot sauce. You got a little small platter for the ranch. You know what I'm saying? Got your nice drink. There ain't nothing wrong with eating.
But you don't want to spill the sauce on your shirt, though.
Right, that's facts.
So I can see taking his shirt off.
Right? You know, and I'm just talking about a cat that does this extravagant indulgence of appetite for the food.
God.
He loves to eat. You know how they say some people live to eat?
Yeah.
How they say, or they eat to live? A lot of people live to eat, man. A lot of people do. They love to eat. They love to in the morning, go get the Shipley donuts, get the coffee. You dream about what you're going to eat during the day. First you get the donuts. Then you know what you do? That's early in the morning. Then you slide the Waffle House. You know what I'm saying? Get you some waffles. You know, get you scattered, smothered. Mm-hmm. You know, we ain't doing a chunk. You know, that's the ham. You know, get you the turkey bacon if they had it. You know, then after that, what? Oh man, I gotta have a lunch meeting real quick, man. You go hit Chipotle. Then you get Chipotle, get you a nice burrito. You know, then what? Dinner time? Shoot. You know what? Listen, I don't even know what I feel like having for dinner, man. You know, we're gonna order Postmates. You order Postmates, you're going all the way in.
Like you get a pizza and you eat 2 boxes.
Right, dang. The 2-box pizza guy. Two box pizza system, right? The little brother laughed. Yes, 2 boxes is a lot of food. But this is what it means to be gluttonous. What it means to have a gluttony is that you're excessive in your eating. And a lot of us, we learned, if you can give me that little thin book, a lot of us have learned, fourth one, right there. A lot of us have learned this eating from, it wasn't naturally within us, is what we were taught. Mm-hmm. You know, when you think about it, a lot of brothers and sisters, man, growing up, what do they say about breakfast? Breakfast has to be your biggest meal. Yeah, it's the most important meal, right?
It's true. Yeah.
So what do they say? What your parents used to feed you growing up? Grits, eggs, and bacon. I used to love that grease on them grits, man. Oh, I used to dip my bacon in them grits. You know, again, we're going to have the argument. I don't put no sugar on no grits, man. We don't put no sugar on no. Where'd y'all get that from?
Bro, you have
Look at these guys. Oh, they about to be, I'm not a sugar guy, though. Huh? You said what?
Hey, why even eat the grits?
Bro, I'm definitely not missing out. But think about it, though. But a lot of brothers and sisters, what do? We eat a big breakfast. You know,
that's true.
Not
that's
knowing
true.
that what? Your body's just waking up. You don't have to put that much food down the trap.
Right.
But again, that's where it starts. If you get that big breakfast, then what happens? Your lunch is big, your dinner's big. Then you get that midnight snack, that's big. Because you're finishing off what you didn't finish off in dinner. Think about it. But that goes into this gluttonous spirit. You're excessive.
That's not even counting the desserts,
right?
And the snacks. You know, your candies, your chips.
Right. Come on, man. You know cats ain't doing nothing healthy. They ain't doing the peanut butter with the apple.
And then you drinking a soda on top of it.
Oh yeah, you gotta have some little spice to wash it down. Hold on.
God.
Look at that. When you eat a double meat and a patty melt. Ooh! That's funny stuff. Hey, I'm gonna say this though. Listen, I've been there. We went to this spot out here in Virginia, man. It's called What a Burger. It's like it was. I think it was built in like 1940. They don't even have cash. They got a cash register, but she writes everything down. The meat's so soft. I had a triple melt. I had a triple burger with a what a chicken on top of that. Come on, man. That just went down so smooth, right? But when I had that, I was like, oh man, so this is what they was talking about with Christ, huh? Gluttonous. Right, giving yourself to it. But what does it say? Wow, that's too much. Smothered chicken and grits. Dang, I ain't never heard that. Smothered chicken and grits. That might hit. Right? Don't forget the biscuits, right? Everyone should drink, quite as I said, everyone should drink 40 ounces of water as soon as you wake up and don't eat for 40 minutes after fast. But again, but our common knowledge is to do what? Big breakfast, man. Yeah. That's where you get all your energy from. But all your energy is what? Sugars. High fructose corn syrup.
Yep.
You know, again, not knowing that not knowing that we're not really giving our body what we need.
You got Eggos and pancakes.
Yeah, Eggos, pancakes. What else you got? Again, I'm gonna say this. For our people, it's very quick. It's a quick meal.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the nutritional value, there's nothing in that. But even with that being said, we're excessive in the areas of food where it's not good for us. We're not excessive when it comes to kiwi. Like, who eats kiwi? Raise your hand. I'm talking about on the regular. Yeah, you may have had some kiwi at one point in time. I'm talking about kiwi because kiwi is high in vitamin C. A lot of people don't know that. Huh? And what? And potassium. You need that. So it's almost like a banana for you, right? Yeah. Banana's high in potassium, but we're excessive in a lot of bad foods. But again, remember the class is what? Don't let your belly rule you. But we're starting off just showing forth what gluttony is. What being a gluttonous man or woman. Go back over the what you got for the definition?
No, I had the same. Actually, I have the same definition.
The same? You got something different, Mr. Quad?
Come.
What you got?
It's a gluttony. Meaning to gulp down or swallow.
Oh my goodness. Go ahead.
Means overindulgence.
It says to gulp down or swallow. You just killing that food. Why? You just want, bro. You just turned up. Your mind just want to kill the burger. I had the spirit on me, man. That triple meat from Whataburger. Who ate a triple meat from Whataburger? Have you felt that boy in your hand?
I've attempted it.
That is when you touch that burger, you can't. There ain't no halfway. Like I'm gonna save it for later. No,
it's too much.
I gotta finish you right now. You ain't finna disrespect me. You're not finna make me feel like I'm less than a man, huh?
It's a fight. Yeah.
Right? It was spiritual. When I ate this burger, I was like, yeah, you ain't finna kill me like that, bro. I was like, and I killed it. I was like, what is this? The spirit of gluttony, man. Bro, you be excessive because that's a lot of meat.
You know what's crazy? That's how you get when you eat a pizza.
Oh yeah.
Because you got like the slices, so you'll eat it and it's good, and you're like, man, I'm at 4, but it's just another slice. And it's just another slice, and it's another. Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Right, and then Quatazop, he said, what Quatazop say on there?
Quatazop said, break a fast.
Right, and that's breakfast. But again, we've been bamboozled. But again, this was, and I'm not really going into just dealing with the breakfast or lunch. I'm just going into just showing forth what gluttony is. But again, we started off at breakfast, right when we wake up.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is that you train yourself. You've done it for so many years. You done trained your body. You done trained your stomach to be ready for that. You got these certain chemicals that's kicking in your body. It's like ghrelin, and we're going to get to that. Ghrelin, which does what? It sends a signal from your stomach to your brain about whenever your intestines get a little thin, that it starts to get hungry. Or it gives you the hormone of your appetite. Not knowing that again, but we've literally trained our body to what? To be filled all the time. So a lot of times, are you really hungry, or did you just train your body to do that? Think about it. But again, this comes through the spirit of gluttony. Read that Luke chapter 7 verse 34 again.
Luke chapter 7 verse 34.
Go ahead.
The Son of Man is come eating and drinking. And he said, behold, a gluttonous man and a winebibber.
And a winebibber. Go ahead.
A friend of publicans and sinners.
Yeah. So they saw Christ just sitting there eating all the time, man. But think about it. Whenever we see a brother or sister just always eating, you be like, dang, that's your hobby? Like that's what we do? Just eat all the time? You know what I'm saying? You got the hot sauce on deck? I ain't gonna lie. They made me a ranch pouch. I had to come to the understanding that I had issues, man. What you got?
That's why I don't let everybody feed me, because some people eating habits can be contagious to another. I don't let everybody think they can feed me.
That's facts. But again, as we go through, it's a lack of control. The spirit of gluttony is a lack of control. You don't have control over your body. You don't have control over your spirit. Because why? You give into it. I'm about to fast. Shoot. You smell some pizza down the block. You be like, ooh, man, that fast might just have to wait, man. I got to get some of that Benny's, man. See, if y'all ain't been to Norfolk, you ain't seen Benny's. Benny's got them extra large Norfolk or New York State pizzas. Come on, man. Benny's, you been in Benny's yet? You gonna get there. You gonna get there. But again, a lot of times you smell that, but what happens? The smell hits you, And you can't control your body. What you got?
I got definition.
Another definition? Bring it out. What you got? I like what you had though, Shaquai, talking about gulping down and swallowing. And that's really what it is. A lot of times it's just that manual eating. You know, you like to go, you gotta have something always in your mouth is eating. A lot of our people are like that. They're programmed like that. What do you have for the definition? Yeah, can you turn this one down a little bit? I don't know why they're doing that. But go ahead and speak up though. Yeah.
It says.
A little bit louder though.
It says consisting in excessive eating.
Say it again.
Consisting in excessive eating.
Yeah, consistent in excessive eating. And this is going again over the definition of gluttony. Go to Ecclesiastes chapter 37 and verse 29. Ecclesiastes chapter 37 and verse 29. Going in on this gluttony. Excessive eating. Who can say that they're excessive when they eat? The sister in the back. All right, now, but what do you mean though? Like you say you excessively eat, or when I say that, what comes to your mind when you think about that? You can get the microphone. Pass the microphone out. Pass Sister Shariah the microphone right now. Little princess. Look bit louder.
If it's good, even if I'm not hungry, I eat it.
Dang, she says if it's good and I'm not hungry,
That's
I
true.
eat it. But here's a question.
That's true.
But what causes you to eat it? Like what's the feeling or what happens? So you said even though you're not hungry, but it's good, you'll still eat it.
Usually it's like something spicy or something.
Say it a little louder.
Usually it's like something spicy.
Something spicy. So is it like an urge that comes, or
Yeah, basically.
is it so the urge? Is it something that you remember when you tasted it?
Yeah.
Okay, there it is. I'm just trying to be a little more descriptive. So the sister said about how she may not be hungry, but she knows how something tastes, so she'll eat it no matter what.
Yeah.
If you're hungry, fool or not. But again, it goes into understanding what gluttony is. And a lot of us got to look at ourselves because we actually do eat like this. We eat excessively. We eat too much. You know, like she said, she may smell something spicy. You got a lot of sweet toothers out here. So what do you got to do? You got to get you some of them honey buns, man. You got to get you some of them Debbie cakes on. You got one always in the car. You know, if you really got a bad habit, you got it underneath the bed, man.
Shaquai,
You know what I'm saying?
what do the sweet tooth people be having? Just kidding.
No, I'm gonna say this though. I've seen like my dad used to do this a lot of times. Man, he used to every night he used to do a honey bun with milk. He used to warm the honey bun up and have it with the milk, man. You know,
God.
It's like, are you for real? Got the little the coffee cake.
Yeah.
You have the coffee cake on standby. You know, little milk on the side.
Listen, I know people that hide Reese's under the bed, under
Reese's?
the pillow.
I ain't gonna lie, Reese's is my thing though. But they hide it underneath the what?
They hide it under the bed, under the pillow.
Man.
You know, you'll go
So
to the
easy
car
access.
and find M&Ms.
Here's a question though: is it hiding or is it that like it's easy access for them to get?
It's a little of both. It's a
Right,
little
I be
of
a
both.
blunt. It be right there next to my pillow, man.
You know, cleaning out the car to come here. You find a melted Snickers
Dang.
in a car where it's like.
Right? This is Dorcas. He says Southern Pancake House in Williamsburg, VA is fire. It is owned and operated by Israelites. Now, I know it is an hour from VA Beach, but worth the drive. Hey, I'll roll over there. Cause we go to Newport News, 45 minutes to get a burger. I'll run over there to an Israelite established business. But Parker Bar said, Khan, especially in America where they don't promote moderation in anything. They give us buffets, 24 hours, fast food spots, etc. Guilty time. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You know, and again, this class is just to bring out and to ask ourselves, is this us, man? You know, are we uncontrollable when it comes to our dainty things, the things that we eat? What do you have?
Dr. Rob and I were just talking about like how everything kind of shuts down after 7 or 8 o'clock.
Right.
Like Houston, and on every corner it's like something's 24 hours.
Oh yeah. The sister was just saying about how, you know, stores out here in Virginia or restaurants, because you don't have really taco trucks out here. You don't got no taco trucks actually. You know, so all the stores close about 7 o'clock. You know, but in Houston it don't stop. But Houston is what? I think one of the third or second
Fattest states.
when it comes to the obese, overweight state.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna use the word fat. We're gonna use these words obese and overweight. Because in the class I'm gonna have y'all calculate to see if y'all obese or overweight. We're gonna get into that. Why? Because a lot of us, listen, you're not fat. No, you're obese. And obese is bad. You know, a lot of us think that, again, we don't consciously think that our body is weighing us down, but it is.
Yeah.
The weight that you're at is not the best weight that you should be at according to your height. But again, a lot of things we don't consider. You know, so that's why we gotta go over this class. This excessive eating, it does it to us. At nighttime, you know, we doing, again, all the, a lot of times at nighttime, we eat the worst. We eat, listen.
That's true.
Listen, Postmates is a demon. You know, you got IHOP on sleep. You know, it's 12 o'clock, you get you some steak and eggs and hash browns, syrup, you know, get you a nice cold, you know, sparkling water, you know, carbonated, drink it down. You know, you good. Not knowing that what? You put all that food in your belly, now you got to process overnight. And you wonder why you're having dreams. Huh? You wondering why your stomach is or when you wake up you feel like you ain't got no sleep. Yeah, because your body's still been trying to digest the food.
Yeah.
But read where you at. Just going in on gluttony.
Ecclesiastes chapter 37 and verse 29.
Go ahead.
Be not unsatiable in any dainty thing.
Yeah, be not unsatiable in any dainty thing. Now, I need the definition of unsatiable. What you got?
It's impossible.
Well, you got to talk a little bit louder. Somebody pass you the mic. What you got?
It says, of an appetite or desire, impossible to satisfy.
Right. It says, read that one more time.
Damn.
Of an appetite or desire.
So, an appetite or desire, go ahead.
Impossible to satisfy.
Ooh, impossible to satisfy. It's an appetite that's impossible to satisfy. Be not unsatiable in any dainty thing. Don't allow yourself to be controlled by the feeling or the want of some type of food, some type of dainty thing. But think about it. A lot of us be like, ooh, man, I got a want for this and this and that. Think about it. Insatiable. What is it again? A desire that what?
Of an appetite or desire, impossible to satisfy.
Impossible to satisfy. So it's almost like a crackhead, man. Trying to find that first hit. You know that first hit he had? Ring my bell, ring. They trying to chase that bell. we trying to chase that same feeling when that food hit that tongue, man. Hit your taste bud. You're like, Lord, man. I'm trying to find that crispy burger again, man. I'm hoping when I tell them to cook it well done, I'm gonna get it again. But it says that it cannot be satisfied. Damn. But what does that lead into? Whenever you can't be satisfied, what are you doing? You're constantly going after that. You're constantly giving yourself to be fulfilled by this feeling, by this taste, so that you could be fulfilled. Read it again, the scripture.
Be not unsatiable in any dainty thing.
Go ahead.
Nor too greedy upon meats.
Yeah, nor too greedy upon meats. This is going into this gluttonous spirit. You be greedy. You be greedy on meats, man. We want it all. You know? You got the chicken, I need the steak. You know? I need the potato salad. You know, but then I need the barbecue beans. I need the garlic bread to hit on the side. You know, nice little drink. Shoot, you really do. Throw some coleslaw with it, man. But think about us. A lot of us do what? We be having literally spreads, man. But where did we learn that from? Where did we get this? Well, here's the question. How has it treated you? How has that plate treated your body? Treated your mind? What you got, Isaiah? Another definition? Hold that real quick. How has that treated our mind? Be not unsatiable. That cannot be satisfied. You're not satisfied. You're always seeking, man.
Damn.
You wake up thinking about food. Huh? You wake up thinking about how you gonna flip that meat. How you gonna make that enchilada plate, whatever it might be. You know what it is. You know what you literally dream about. Your taste buds, your mouth starts watering. That's how they get us in this world. When you drive in the street, what happens? You smell the food in your vents. I be like, these are demons, man. Them French fries. They hit you. And the thing about it, you be like, them French fries, they good, man. Get this French fries, potatoes. Not knowing that they're filled with what? Saturated fat. That's what causes people to have what? Cardiac arrest. Your blood vessels. Your blood don't flow in your body properly. Why? Because you've been eating so much grease, it's clogging your body. Here's a question. Who's ever left grease in a pan? And how it gets cold? You see how it looks? That's what's happening in your body. Yeah. You know, they talk about coronavirus. I'm like, cats been couldn't breathe. Yeah. It wasn't even because of corona. It was because of the what? Insatiable and any dainty thing, being greedy upon the meats.
And what's crazy is Israelites love fried food.
Oh yeah.
You know, we fry everything. We fry the fish, we fry the chicken. You know, in the South, I've tried a fried cheesecake. You know, they fry everything. You have too, right? Fried ice cream. Like how you fry ice cream.
Right. Oh, I seen that. Fried Oreos.
Fried Oreos, you know, everything is fried. Fried Snickers, not bad. But but you know,
fried pickles. Oh,
fried pickles.
Oh man, don't hit me on that one.
But you know, for those that ever fried in their kitchen, fried some food, you know that little pop, and it's like all over. Not just the pop, but sometimes like the grease, you know, it evaporates and it goes up, and it's like all over your wall, and sometimes you got to clean it.
Got us outside a fried Twinkie.
That fried Twinkie, damn, okay.
Oh right. Yeah, Twinkie. I remember the Twinkies used to hit, man. I thought you about to say something on the Twinkies, huh? I thought you about to testify on the Twinkies, man.
Hey, don't they say that's like what you need to save though in case of an apocalypse? Twinkies.
What Twinkies? I didn't hear that. Possibly.
Really? It's a movie.
Yeah.
Is it?
Zombieland.
Zombieland? Yeah. I believe it. But you know, I'm gonna say this though: be not insatiable in any dainty thing. Because why? We get individuals that do what? And I'm not trying to throw no shots, but it's facts though. Because I was the cat. My thing, I used to like Oreos. My mom used to buy me a lot of those lemon Oreos, man. Bro.
Those are addictive.
Yeah, but you know the funny part about it got pork in it though.
Wow.
But I used to hit, Thought one brought it out to me, but that, bro, I used to hit those so hard. I used to kill the whole box, the little set. You got about 40 cookies up in there, 35 cookies, finished. I don't need no milk, man. I don't need no milk. You know what I mean? But that's going into being a gluttonous. You're literally, but be not insatiable in any dainty thing. It's like you can't get enough. It's like you want to keep getting at like hot Cheetos, right? Them hot Cheetos, them hot fries hit your tongue. If you got a nice mixer, got hot Cheetos with something sweet, oh my goodness, man. You got to keep eating and eating. Think about them hot Cheetos. You got to keep eating and eating and eating and eating. Unsatiable. God. You can't be satisfied, huh? Think about it. We got to literally think about our mind and how we eat, how we allow things to control us. What do you got?
Oh, me?
Yeah, you're again.
Okay, no, I was just saying it's literally just a pleasure. Because after each bite, you're looking for that same stimulant.
Yeah.
It stimulates your
it's a drug. It's a drug. Whatever, listen, drugs just cause what? Dopamine. Yeah. And it causes serotonin. Food does the same thing. Get you that nice steak off the grill. A little crisp to it, man. You know what I'm saying? Put the fork in it, slide the knife. You know it's well done. You're like, ooh, it's the process, man. Put that in your mouth. Huh?
It's a high for a lot of people.
Yes, but that's facts though.
Yeah.
You know, even food, man. Like my grandma, she used to be in the kitchen going to work, you know, with a lot of different things. Pig feet, come on, we had pig feet and everything, bro.
Damn.
They love to eat, bro. When I see my grandma cooking black eyed peas, lima beans, sweet potatoes, fish with some bread. I mean, that's the country thing. Hot sauce, I was ready. Bro, mouth watering. That was like my thing. But it says unsatiable. You want more and more and more. Leftovers, man. You getting bigger plates, man. Them leftover plates, bro. Ooh, midnight snack. I'm gonna hit that again real quick, man. It's like, dang, we hit it like we're drug addicts. But the Most High said, be not unsatiable in any dainty thing. Again, going into the spirit of gluttony, nor greedy upon any meats. You have something else?
Love.
Right. Jump to Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 25 and verse 28. Proverbs chapter 25 Actually, you know what? No, go to Ecclesiastes 31 and 17. My apologies. Yeah, Carlos said the food industry spends billions to keep us coming back. Oh yeah. The food, Carlos just said the food industry spends billions to keep us coming back. And it's like, what specific chemical will induce into your mind of what being hooked? You always want that. Think about it, man. Every time I drive past Chick-fil-A, I'm like, Negroes will never stand in line for anything. But Chick-fil-A line, bro, they are lined up. Like it is a dope house. I gotta get my piece.
Yeah.
I gotta get my 6-piece, man. You know what I mean? I gotta get the ranch with the sriracha. What is it? What's that sauce, man? That I like.
The
Spicy sriracha. But what's it? This spicy sriracha, right? Or the no.
It's because you mix it, but they have the Chick-fil-A sauce.
No, the Chick-fil-A sauce. It was the other one. The spicy.
Spicy, right?
Is it spicy? No, sweet what?
Sweet and sour.
Nah, I think it's sweet sriracha.
You make it.
It's sweet. No, I'm telling you, but it's a sweet sriracha.
Oh, you make it.
Bring it out. What? Sweet sriracha.
Yeah, something like that.
See, that sweet sriracha hit. But like quite as I've said, what's in that sweet sriracha? Because I use that on food that don't even belong to Chick-fil-A.
It's true.
The sisters know that I like it, so what do? They kept it in the the bin for me. Anytime I sit up the Lynn Haven, I already know I got my sauce in there ready, man. I can throw the sauce on my noodles. You know what I'm saying? Hit the Chinese spot, hit my noodles. I can throw it on the, my chips. Come on, man. That is a problem. That is an issue with this food, but that's facts though. I gotta get these comments though. It says, Dorcas, I have not done the research, but the avocados, oil, sesame seed oil, almond oil, grapeseed oil is a better cooking oil. So seemingly, those oils will make potatoes healthier. Yes, ma'am. And that's another thing, the oil that they use is just cheap, something that they can actually, here's a question. We got a brother that works in one of the fast food industries. I don't know if you want to put McDonald's on blast, we're going to put them on blast. What kind of oil do y'all use for your fries?
There's like 2 different oils.
2 different oils for McDonald's fries. Bring it out, brother.
I want to say, for the fish, it's a certain oil. I forget what kind of oil it is.
Okay.
But I think it's canola oil.
Okay, canola oil is common.
For your fries, but it's thick though.
Okay. That's how they get you, man.
Yeah. So
it's like molasses or something, huh?
Right, kind. And then when you talking about the grease, it's the grease from the patties. Cause I work in the grill.
Right.
So like when you was talking about that, you just watching it dry. It's so thick. It's like literally. It's like.
It's not passing the mic, man. He's speaking some gospel right now on McDonald's, man.
It's like
he bringing out the truth on McDonald's, man. That's the brother the mic.
Man, okay, so just with McDonald's, right? Just cook it in the grill.
Right.
The patties have so much grease inside of it, which I know is not even real. When it dries after you, because on the when you scrape the grill off and you have the sit in a little tray, and it dries after not being used for a little while, it's so thick. I can literally pick it up with my hand after sitting. It might sit for like maybe 10 minutes.
Right.
Damn.
And you can pick it up with your hand, and it's almost like what's that, Play-Doh?
Damn. You talking about the burger?
No, the grease from it.
Oh.
So if you leave it alone for like maybe 10 minutes.
Right.
And you can pick it up with your hand for about 10 minutes.
Oh, it gets jelly-like.
Yeah, it's so, yeah.
Right.
And when you think about it, like how you're saying, you put that in your body like that.
Right.
And it just, that's how people go to cardiac arrest and stuff.
Oh, yeah. That's
and then like how you were saying, when I was in college or whatever, and they was doing there was a documentary that was showing that how the food industry and the pharmacy industry, they're pretty much all locked in together corporately.
Right.
Because
the concoctions that they're making.
Right, and they're showing you that the fast food industry is in partnership with it also, of course.
Right.
They don't want you to eat the healthy foods.
Think about it. FDA, Food and Drug Administration. How that mix?
It don't. It's just a corporate system that pretty much everybody's in cahoots with, and like that's why they say pretty much about anything you find at Walmart, about maybe 5 different corporations actually own it. They just subsidize it to different, or they buy out certain companies,
Right.
but they're under that one umbrella.
Oh, that's like what's it? McDonald's and Chipotle is under the same. Like when you deal with like a lot of fast food spots. I think it's like Jack in the Box. I think Chili's. A lot of those companies.
It's like Coca-Cola. They have like they buy out people,
right.
but they still have their name though.
Right.
That's how everything works.
Right, because it's like the business partners that are doing all the buying, but they're still under the same realm. So the brother was just going in just about just the unhealthiness at McDonald's dealing with their grease. You know, but again, what's in the grease? You know, they know exactly, like Kwazab said it. He said when you start drinking the honey mustard, they got you. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You know, they ain't got me because my thing is ranch. And mine's Shalamaya's ranch. You know, ain't nobody whipping it up like Shalamaya's. We're actually the pizza spot. Who's that? Dion's. Yeah. Dion's got some good ranch, but they throw turmeric in it. Yeah, they throw that's the hitter. That's the secret, turmeric. But still, a lot of us again we get attracted by this food, and what happens? It overtakes us. But it shows forth that we literally have no control. We got no control. That's why you eat. What happens whenever you're bored? Eat. Huh? You know, not doing anything. Eat. Yeah. You know, you see food, shoot, let me eat. Why? You got to eat all the time? Something has to be in your mouth? What is it? What is it to where?
No, I was gonna say it's true because you'll be bored at the house, and you'll go look in the refrigerator, and there's nothing in the refrigerator.
Right.
But then you'll do a whole lap through the house, but you'll come back 10 minutes later and look in the refrigerator again, and then this time you look in the freezer too. Right. You're like, okay, there's nothing there.
Right.
But you'll keep doing that. You'll keep looking in that fridge.
Right. What you gotta have.
Or you can have something there, it's just not what you want.
Right.
It's just like the kiwis and the leftovers, the healthy leftovers.
Some lettuce.
Some lettuce. Yeah. You're like, I don't feel like making a salad.
Yeah, you too lazy to make it. You looking all through the back of the freezer to see what you can find. Like, I left some chicken nuggets in there, man. Where they at, man? Somebody stole my chicken nuggets. Man, but think about it. I'm gonna say this though. Even when it comes to this gluttony, I'm gonna throw another point out. What about even whenever you just go to get something to eat? What happens? I know I do it though. I'm gonna say I do it. What happens? You just do what? You literally order everything. Let me get that. Shoot, let me get a side of that. Oh, you know what? Let me go ahead and get that and that. Your bill like $40 for one person. It's like, how that work? $40 for one person.
Yeah.
But it shows forth that what? We is hooked. Again, that's the spirit of gluttony. Read where you at.
Ecclesiastes 31 and 17.
Go ahead.
You want me to start at 16?
No, you start over 17.
17. Leave off first for manners' sake.
Go ahead.
And be not unsatiable.
Yeah, be not unsatiable. Leave off, it says, leave off first for manners' sake. Get off the food for manners' sake. Have some manners in how you're reading. It's what the scripture is saying. Keep reading.
Least thou offend.
Yeah, be not unsatiable, lest you offend. Because a lot of us do what? We just be eating to the fullest, man. You eating all the food up. A cat looking at you like, bro, you gonna save some for somebody else? Like, oh, wait a minute. Dang, we got other brothers and sisters that need to eat, but what this brother doing what? Can I get third? Like, brother, they didn't even get their first plate. You already finished. Calm down. Slow it down.
Yeah.
It says, be not unsatiable, lest thou offend. But a lot of us offend how we eat. Because you eat up everything. You don't consider the next man, but that goes into this gluttonous spirit. You're excessive. What you got, Isaiah?
Scripture.
What scripture you got?
It's from what I did yesterday. So, it's Proverbs chapter 19, verse 2.
Get it ready, but hold it. Read that again.
Leave off first for manners' sake.
Read.
And be not unsatiable, lest thou offend.
Yeah, because this goes into the spirit. Now you're starting to offend people around you. I know somebody done had it. Put a 7 in the chat. When you think you're going to the refrigerator to get you a nice plate, and what happened? It's all gone. But it's like, dang, I made enough for multiple plates. But you go in there and it's like, dang, well, I guess I ain't having that today. Right? Somebody done knocked it out, took it over. What you got?
It's like when you go
go to a restaurant and you get takeout boxes, you put your name on it, and you put "do not eat" on it, but someone eats it the next day.
Ooh, got him. That sounds like a shot fired. That sounds like a shot fired.
I'm fighting.
Right, she said it's like when you go to a restaurant and you put your name on a takeout box, but then when you come down that nighttime to get that midnight snack, that box ain't there. And I know you hot. You go to the trash can, you see the box, you go like, oh hell no. What do I? But it shows forth that excessive gluttony within you. It'll take you to the point to where what? You don't care whose name is on the box. You don't even see the name. They probably didn't see the name on the box. Their eyes is just like, ooh, food. Open it up. They didn't even look at the top. You gotta decorate the whole box. Right on the part where it opens up, you gotta put "do not open, do not open." It's like Bibles, right? It's like these books that you see. Let me see my books right here. The book. Listen, you can't leave it up to my name's here, my name's there, my name's there. You're gonna have to see it.
Gun.
Cause why? The cat act like he may not see it. Oops. No, it ain't no oopsie. I put it everywhere.
That's right.
You're just excessive. You're greedy. You're insatiable. But read it again and read down.
Leave off first for manners' sake.
Leave off first for manners' sake. Go ahead.
And be not unsatiable, lest thou offend.
Go ahead.
When thou sittest among many.
When you do what?
Sittest among many.
Read.
Reach not thine hand out first.
See, it's showing manners. Yeah. It's showing manners to an individual that is a gluttonous. Because they don't think about nobody else. That's why we got to go and understand what gluttony is. You literally do what? Shoot, hey, I'm going to get that on my plate, that on my plate. It's like, brother, no, let the kids eat first, man. Relax, you want to get you a plate? What's going on? You consider what? You first. The scripture says, read verse 18 again.
When thou sittest among many.
Go ahead.
Reach not thine hand out first.
Reach not thy hand out first. Go ahead.
Out first of all. A very little is sufficient for a man.
A very what?
A very little is sufficient for a man.
It says a very little is sufficient for a man. So we got to see that a lot of times we programmed ourselves physically and how we ate. We programmed our belly to where we think that we need a lot of food. You got a lot of people like, man, I need all the protein in the world. No, you don't. To be honest with you, you got a lot of extra fat that you can actually just allow your body to eat and use that energy.
Yep.
We like to overeat, overindulge. But the scripture just said what? Read it again.
A very little is sufficient for a man well nurtured.
Think about that. Very little is sufficient for a man well nurtured. Oh, yeah, Bible. Shalom, sis. How you doing? If y'all remember a pen and pad too, pen and paper. The Apocrypha. The Apocrypha. Okay. But yeah, it says a very little is sufficient. But think about it. Whenever you go to like France and these other countries, their portion size are very small. Why is America portion size extra big? The portion size is for you and somebody else. Right? When you think about it. Where we at?
This is Ecclesiastes 31 and verse 19.
Yeah, Ecclesiastes chapter 31 and verse 19. Let them know what page you're at.
Page 89.
Yeah, page 89. So we're going over a topic about don't let your belly rule you. For the sister just walked in. Don't let your belly rule you. A lot of us got eating issues, man. Our appetites are very fancy, right? Very expensive. But I'm going to show you something. Read that scripture again.
A very little is sufficient for a man well nurtured.
Well nurtured, but a lot of us aren't really nurtured. We're eating what? We're eating what? Go ahead, second. A lot of times we're not even eating good food. We're not eating things that are nourishing our body. That's why our body does what? Runs through it. And it's like, what was that? I need something more. What is that? But I'm going to show y'all something dealing with this. It says, a very little is sufficient. I love this book right here because there's a point. I bring it out all the time. But it's a brief account of the destruction of the Indies. A brief account of the destruction of the Indies. We have to understand, this is what it says about our people. This is before we were conquered. This is, well, during the time we were conquered. Of the island of Hispaniola. All right? This is going into about the consumption of our food that we had, right? So this is on page 10. Okay, you can get this pretty cheap on Amazon. A brief account of the destruction of the Indies, page 10. It says, let me start. I'll just start from the top. It says, in this island, which, as we have said, the Spaniards first attempted, the bloody slaughter and destruction of men first began. For they violently forced away women and children to make them slaves, and ill-treated them, consuming and wasting their food, which they had purchased with great sweat, toil, and yet remained dissatisfied too. So think about it. The Spaniards were dissatisfied in what the food that they bought from our people. So what does that go underneath? That goes underneath this insatiable appetite that they had. They weren't able to be pleased by the food that they had. But I can tell you why. Check it out. It says, which every one, according to his strength and ability, and that was very inconsiderable, for they provided no other food than what was absolutely necessary to support nature without superfluity. Basically, they were giving enough food to allow their body to what? Function. Just like the scripture said. Read that again, verse 19.
Verse 19. A very little is sufficient for a man well nurtured.
Our people were well nurtured. They had enough food. They were strong. You had irrigation, you had fences. They were strong people. They were just in a weak society. Check this out. It says, freely bestowed on them. It says, and one individual Spaniard consumed more victuals. Victuals is food. It says, and one individual Spaniard consumed more victuals in one day than we would serve to maintain 3 families a month.
Wow.
Do you not see that? One Spaniard ate more than 3 families would do in 1 month. I'm going to read it again. And one individual Spaniard consumed more victuals in one day than would serve to maintain 3 families a month, everyone consisting of 10 persons. Think about that. This man ate more than 10 people in one sitting. But what does it show? Oh, they brought this spirit of what? Gluttony. I want to consume, and eat. America's like that now. Think about it. They want to take. Until what? There's nothing left. When you go to Houston, you don't see no tree. You just see smog. Why? All the trees are gone. What are they building up? Buildings, apartments, highways. See, out here, I'm going to say this. In Virginia, you got like Suffolk, you got more trees. Oh, give it a couple more years. Oh, they're coming down. Because the white man wants to consume, but that's the spirit that he brought. Not only do they do it in their resources, but they do it regarding their foods. They do it regarding their foods. And I'm going to say this, even with our people now, we've taken on the same spirit. We've taken on the same spirit to where we are not satisfied with what we eat. We're not satisfied to have a little. A very little is sufficient. It says a very little is sufficient for a man well nurtured. Think about it. Most people, when they fast, right? When you fast, you have no food. Let's say you do like a water fast or a juice fast. You know what happens? Oh, your brain be bubbling. Brain bubbling. You got energy, right?
That's true.
Go in and hit that Big Mac, man. Hit that Big Mac and fries with apple pie.
You go right to sleep.
Faded. You was like, why am I feeling so sleepy? Yeah, because the food that you eating is garbage. Read where you at.
The second Ezra's?
Yes.
You want to chapter 4?
It's second Ezra's chapter. It's second Ezra's chapter. I thought it was 16. Oh, there it is. Is it 15? Give me 1 second. Yeah, 16. I think it's 16, right? Yeah, this is second Ezra chapter 16 and verse 21.
16:21.
Second Ezra chapter 16 and verse 21. Just going in upon this, again, that very little is sufficient for a man well nurtured, but we're not well nurtured. We're eating food that's not giving us a nutritional balance of a diet, a nutritional balanced diet. That's why a lot of times we lack in the needed Again, vitamins, iron, vitamin D, like that's easy to get. That's the sun. But we lack it.
Yeah.
Vitamin K, all these different vitamins, all these different things that we need for our body, we're not getting it in the food. Read where you at.
2nd Ezra, chapter 16 and verse 21.
Yeah, 2nd Ezra chapter 16 and verse 21. What page are you on?
Page 34.
Go ahead.
Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap.
Read it again.
Victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth.
Yeah, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth, showing about food. Food is going to be extremely cheap. That's how they have it now. You really think you're getting a balanced meal when you go to Wendy's? What's the Wendy's 4 for $4? And then they got the 2 for $5 now or something like that? What is it?
Yeah, 2 for $5.
2 for $6? We ain't get Wendy's in a minute. But literally, but it's not a balanced meal. But then we have to ask ourselves, why are we tired? Why we got so many issues?
Yeah, why is my body deficient in so many different vitamins and stuff like that?
Again, because we're thinking that the food that we're getting is on point. It says, read it again.
Victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth.
Read.
That they shall think themselves to be in good case.
And we think we good. We think we eating right? Shoot, I spend about $10, that'd be plenty food. Yeah, all right, leave that on the table over the night, see what happens. You know how they said leave a McDonald's burger? Is that true though? Leave a McDonald's burger, you don't see no mold on it?
That's the French fries.
It's the French fries? Oh, so it's not with the burger.
They don't know. The fries don't decompose.
There was this lady, she had...
Passing the mic, Passing the mic. You got a brother that work at Mickey D's, man. We're gonna let him... Right? He managing Mickey D's. Expose him.
So there was this lady, right?
Right.
She had saved...
Can you talk a little bit closer?
This lady, she saved a double cheeseburger or something.
Right.
From like about 20 years ago.
Dang.
And she said it stayed the same.
Even
but
the
what's
cheese?
crazy is, yeah.
She should have took a bite at it and be like, see, this is what caused my cancer.
The meat didn't mold and the bread didn't mold either.
Right.
I think, and it's because of the sugar that's in the bread. Because I know for the bread,
preservatives probably.
Yeah, the preservative. It's some type of sugar. It's sugary or something that keeps it like that, and that's why it browns like how it does. Like if you look at the burgers and stuff, and after you toast it,
right?
That's why it looks like that because it must be some strong type of sugar or something like that,
right?
That does that. It caramelizes.
Right.
So that's why it looks like that.
Right.
And it doesn't mold, and then if it's out in the open for a little while, the bread gets hard. Unlike like regular bread that we buy from the store,
it molds.
But that type of bread, it's like a rock.
If you don't consume it, it's going back to its former state. Which is what? Hard as a rock. But think about that. But even for the new shits that came in, this is why we gotta have these classes. We gotta have these health classes. Why? Just to bring us back to the understanding of, number one, how we are eating, how excessive we are. And a lot of times it just starts with food, but it goes to different areas as well. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna get to that in the later part of the class. But we're just seeing that a lot of us have issues with our excessiveness, our eating. But it comes from the chemicals that they have. Again, we put a lot of trust in the Esau. It's like we trust Esau, but we don't. And if you don't know, Esau is the so-called white man according to the Bible. Oh, you're familiar with the Hebrew Israelites?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we are literally adopted to their style of living.
Okay.
But then we hate them, right? But we eat just like them. So we got to put that in check sometimes. We have to put it in check because we're seeing that it's bringing us down into, again, I'm not trying to give the latter class, but it causes issues within us. Okay. Not only health, physical, mental as well. And we're going to get there, but finish where you're at.
2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 21.
Go ahead.
Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case.
Yeah, you think you'll be in a good case. Go ahead.
And even then shall evils grow upon earth.
Think about it. I'm going to say that now. Like a lot of things are going on now that we're not feeling the effect of yet. Why? Because we're comfortable. Yeah. We got food. We got a lot of people. It's comfort food. We chilling. When you think about it, You give yourself over to the food. You at the house, you know, especially it's Corona season. So what you got time to do? Eat. Everything's what? TikTok and eat. I have not seen so much TikTokness ever, bro. Everybody wants to be a choreographer. Are you for real? Everybody's a choreographer. I'm like, how many dances do they have? But what do they do right when they get finished eating that? They'll give me a little, some chips, man, chips and dip. You know, let me go eat. You think you be in a good case? You locked up in the house. America's falling. You know, wars on the brink. They're talking about China got super soldiers. You ain't hearing that. What you doing? Shoot, I got me a Big Mac, man. You know, I got me something from Arby's, man. Some Sonic. You know, we feel good. We think we're in a good case. Jump back to the scripture where you was at. Jump back to that Ecclesiastes 31. Just showing forth that, again, man, this food, this excessive eating, man, it literally has blinded us. It's blinded us not only in the things that we eat, but in the things that are going around us. Which shows forth what? All we cares about is satisfying ourselves. And that's technically what it is. You want to please your body. You want to please your flesh. Shoot. You hungry? Let me eat. You thirsty? Gotta go get it. Whatever your body says, we follow it. But we're supposed to be gods, right?
Good point.
Come on now. Oh, we gods, but you can't control your appetite. We can't control our appetite. Read where you at.
Ecclesiastes.
No, let him read. You got it. Go ahead. Oh, come on. Gotta work that leg out. Oh, yeah.
Sir. Second Ezra, 31 and 20.
Yeah, you can do 2nd Ezra chapter 31 and finish at 19. You didn't finish that.
I read from the top.
Go ahead.
A very little is sufficient for a man.
Hold on, say it again.
A very little.
Hold on 1 second. Say it again, Swatch now.
It was Ecclesiastes 31.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. The water. Thank you for checking that one. Ecclesiastes chapter 31.
19.
Go ahead.
A very little is sufficient for a man well nurtured.
Right.
And he fetch not his wind short upon his bed.
Right. And he fetch not his wind upon his bed. Go ahead.
Sound sleep coming of moderate eating.
Yeah, think about that. Sound sleep come from moderate eating. We're not going to go into that quite yet. But just showing about even having moderation. What do you have? Hold that real quick. It says moderation. But we're in this excessiveness. This lack of control. And Dorothy Branch online said, I have that let's feast mentality. It took me a long time to learn how to cook a little bit of food, right? Yeah, it's natural. Y'all just watch out for the camera. If y'all don't mind. Dorothy said, I don't think food is cheap. The chicken wings are sky high and agar powder is $69.99 a pound. That's $70 for powdered seaweed. Yeah, I'm gonna say this though. When you go to them fast food joints, shoot, it's cheap. A lot of our people ain't cooking no more, man. Everything's kind of more of like, you know, it's already self-prepared. You just gotta warm up in the microwave.
You know, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say when it comes to like the food being cheap, like when you look at like ramen noodles, and that sucker's like how much is ramen noodles? Like 50 cents, 69 cents.
What, for a bag or for the box?
For the bag.
Okay.
It's $3 for a box.
There it is.
See, the cheap one is like 37
Broke
cents.
It down, 37 cents on
and then you got you know what I'm saying, you got the Vienna sausages.
Oh yeah.
That's about 50 cents. But even if you look at a loaf of bread, you get a loaf of bread for $1, $2. So yeah, certain things are mad cheap. Certain things are definitely mad cheap.
And it's a lot of things that we buy.
Yeah, it's the things that are cheap is the things that people shouldn't be eating. Like the other day, I was eating a Vienna sausage. I was like, damn, this sucker's 50 cents.
Right.
What the hell am I eating?
High in sodium.
Yeah.
High in preservatives.
And listen, I had a loaf of bread sitting on top of my refrigerator for 6 months. Right. Sucker never molded. But that loaf of bread was $1.
But I'm gonna say this: I heard the bread man said all bread's the same. I've heard multiple bread
Wow.
makers tell me that all bread's the same. We don't care if it's wheat, white. They say it's the same. I was like, are you for real? That comes from the bread man himself, though. We think we'll be in a good case. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get that whole wheat. You know what I'm saying? That wheat will get my nerves right. Shit, okay.
So you gotta eat Ezekiel bread? Is it Ezekiel bread?
Bro, listen, I'm gonna do the research. Yeah, because that's what they said. But what do you have? He
I
said
think it's
Ezekiel.
also optional because a bunch of kale is only 73 cents.
Say it again.
One bunch of kale
Right.
is only 73 cents.
And check this out. Even the kale now is getting bigger and bigger. The bun used to be smaller, right?
You could do kale for 73 cents
Right.
instead of ramen or
Facts. Right.
So you couldn't help me, but that's an excuse. Oh, it's too expensive.
Right.
I can't afford it.
Right. It's technically it's not expensive to eat healthy.
Because you don't buy meat, you don't buy junk food, so
Right.
you don't buy sugar.
You already got your seasons on deck. So all you got to replenish is what? The veggies. You can make your own broth if you want to. I'm gonna say this: it is expensive when you start getting real fancy. Like me, I was throwing wine in my little juice in my mixes. I was doing the tofu. I thought I was, head vegan on deck, but it was because all the things I was buying for each individual meal. But if you kind of do the, you already know what you're gonna eat and kind of have everything well rounded within the kitchen, it ain't that expensive, man.
Yeah.
What was it? Zucchini noodles. You like zucchini noodles? Whatever. What?
My mom makes some Alfredo with the zucchini noodles.
Right. But again, there's still a lot of healthy dishes. But again, like you said, it takes time. It takes time. It takes the preparation. But again, a lot of us, we don't want that. But we have to see that this gluttonous spirit comes from the lack of control. Go to Romans 6. Go to Romans chapter 6 and verse 16. Man, class is moving. Romans chapter 6 and verse 16.
Yep.
Dang, Vienna sausage has pork in it. All right, I know. Here's another one. Come on, man. It don't stop.
No.
Esau knows how to defile us, man. And that's the thing about it. I'm going to say this. When you start dealing with food here in America, there's the company, I've been saying it a lot, but Monsanto. Monsanto is the creator of GMO, genetically modified organisms, right? These type of cheap foods. President Obama passed they called it an executive order, to where you cannot sue Monsanto. But why? Because individuals that eat their food, they have what? Cancer. You got these diseases. Because now they're making foods that's what? Basically fake. I know y'all saw the viral stream of China back in the day, like 5 years ago, when they had the fake eggs, the fake lettuce, the
cabbage,
fake watermelon, the fake.
They had the cabbage.
Yeah, the fake cabbage. Bro, they have fake eggs. Like, how do you have fake eggs, man? China knows exactly what these cats are smart. They taking over islands, huh? Why do you think there's so much riffraff with China now? Think about it. Why? Because China's out here pushing all types of filth. What do you have?
Fake ice cream too.
Fake, I believe it. Fake ice cream. Everything fake, man. Fake hair, fake eyelashes, fake muscles. Everything fake, man.
But when I worked at the H-E-B grocery store, which is in Houston. Not the grocery store, but the distribution center.
Right.
Where all the food came in to the distribution center before they shipped it out.
Right.
And bro, that was an experience because that food sits in that distribution center. Yes, they have it freezing cold and all that, but if it's like that at that distribution center, then it's like that at all food distribution centers. And whenever something organic came in on that 18-wheeler, that 18-wheeler was never full with the organic stuff. But the stuff that wasn't organic, like your grapes, man, they came in a lot, man. And when it was coming, you would just think like, how can they keep bringing this much stuff in every day on a day-to-day basis? Think about an 18-wheeler truck is like, the back of the 18-wheeler truck is from here to pretty much the school door. Now think about how high it is, and imagine that whole truck. Imagine this whole room, this whole school, this whole building right here being filled with onions. And that's how much onions came in every day. Think about this whole room being filled with lettuce, kale, tomatoes, like every produce, and that's what came in every day, and that's one distribution center. Just think about it. It's crazy. So the stuff that we're eating is bad, man.
Yep.
It's definitely bad. And the organic stuff that came in, listen, was like enough to fill up like here to like here, like in this podium of whatever that came in. But like all the stuff that wasn't organic with the Monsanto,
right?
It's a lot.
Yep. And then we got to
Yeah,
see
man.
why we so addicted. Why Chick-fil-A, when I see that Chick-fil-A line, I'm like, man, that is a legal dope spot. Like they making more money than they done caught the concept of El Chapo. Like, El Chapo must be putting through his little, what they call it, monta, huh? They're bringing spirits through the line, bro. Cats are addicted to that.
He pushing Chick-fil-A through the tunnel.
Yeah, think about it, man. Them hot, those waffle fries.
Yeah.
When you hit them hot, ooh.
Oh yeah, them waffle fries, the truth.
It gotta be unlawful, lot. It gotta be unlawful.
I don't know why the waffles.
But I said to say this is that, bro, we are addicted to it. But
God.
why though? You know what I'm saying? Why do we have this obsessive disorder regarding food? You know what I'm saying? We can't get enough, man. Like, think about it. You ate already, but it's like you just want to eat more nastier. It's like, man, I just want to have me a greasy burger. Ooh, I want me a chili beef cheese dog, man. Ooh, man. You know what I'm saying? Tater tots with a lemonberry slush. That's my thing, just to let y'all know. Lemonberry slush. That's what I do. Lemonberry slush, tater tots with a beef hot dog. That's what I do. Lemonberry slush puts you in the abyss. But again, it ain't nothing wrong to trick off every once in a while. But our people do what? We trick every day. We trick. I had to.
Listen,
I do the confessional. What you got?
I was gonna say, man, I seen somebody get mad because they couldn't finish something.
What was it? A brother had to waste a plate. A brother got mad because he couldn't finish a plate. What was it? Don't tell me it was me.
Nah, it wasn't you, bro. It was back in Houston.
Oh, was it Houston? Yeah. Dang, so he had to get up, time was over? He was just
full.
Listen,
Nah, bro, he was full.
All right.
Yeah, he was full. Like, he ate before the food was finished.
Dang.
And then he starts eating the food, and it's like, oh, man, I can't.
Hey, we gonna go into that, though. We gonna go into that. You overeating? Bro, our people do that, though. But it's like, why? What is it in your brain that clicks to where you just need a pack? Come on. So where we at?
Romans chapter 6 and verse 16.
Yeah, Romans chapter 6 and verse 16. And I like to bring this out because, again, this gluttonous spirit goes into you have a lack of control within yourself. You can't control your mind. You can't control your body no more. You smell them fries. You got to pull over, man. You know what I'm saying? You see some type of sweet, ooh, cheesecake. Let me slide on over. Gotta get it. Ooh, apple pie. Ooh, let me hit that real quick. It's like we have to, especially you got a couple dollars in your pocket. Shoot, you can't tell you nothing. Yeah. You about to eat it up. But read where you at.
Romans chapter 6 and verse 16.
Yeah, Romans chapter 6 and verse 16. Go ahead.
Know ye not that to whom ye yield yourselves servants to obey, his servants ye are to whom ye obey.
Read that one more time, nice and clear.
Know ye not that to whom ye yield yourselves servants to obey.
A little bit slower. That to whom ye yield yourselves servants to obey. Who are you obeying? Are you obeying the spiritual mind? Or are we obeying what? That gluttonous mind. You obey that body. Every time you hear that little in your belly, you think what? Oh, it's time to feed. It's time to feed the beast. Think about it. It's time to feed the beast. No. Maybe your body's just digesting the food you just had. You know what I'm saying? You woke up in the morning, my stomach's growling. Yeah, because you ate late as hell. He's still trying to get rid of the belly. Or the food that was in the belly.
You know, for those that eat late, you ever woke up and brushed your teeth? And you hitting your tongue? And I know it's disgusting, but you throw up because you hit your tongue, but you threw up the food from last night.
Oh yeah.
God. That shows you eating too late, man. Eating too late and too heavy.
I'm gonna say this though, it's a choice. Yeah. A lot of I remember one time. Listen, I'm about to got me a little juice. I feel good. You know what I'm saying? Gonna go to sleep. What hit me? Postmates. Postmates. I deleted it off my phone. Why is it back on here, man?
They sent you an email.
Right. Listen, you can get unlimited delivery, free delivery. Oh shoot! Wait, listen, this is a lifetime. I gotta get this back on my phone, man. Get this food. I'm spending $30 on a freaking Postmates. Are you serious? But again, who are we giving ourselves obedience to? Yeah. To whom you yield yourselves servants to obey. And a lot of times we're obeying our flesh. Going into this gluttonous topic, it's your flesh. You're literally obeying all your impulses. And it shows forth what? The lack of control. Again, you see a commercial with what? You got one of the sloppiest burgers. You know, you may have a nice little plate, or I'm going to say this, in Houston, everybody want to go to where? Turkey Leg Hut. Turkey Leg Hut food look good. I ain't gonna lie, when you go over there and eat it, bro, it's fabulous. That literally, we got world pepper jack cheese. Man, we keep doing this. Satisfied. Can't wait. Back in high school, we got the pizza. We got what my field, but it shows forth that what was that? Fried pickles, man. The spicy brand specific. So we're buffering again. And just let y'all know I call. But through is that. All right, you got a lot of men and sisters. This is me, man. That's my thing. I'm gonna say it though because
his servants ye are.
You can't, man. Listen, pull. Said S.O.W. You see me? Gives you that. Listen, you be like, you know what? Shoot, you right, man. Showing that we're literally.
Ye are to sin unto death.
You get to choose what you want, but a lot. It's the we give ourselves power. We give our power. Ecclesiastes 18 and verse 30. Right now is just the beginning of what are the after effects of the. Fools don't know that, but I'm gonna say this: as it makes you emotional, not by the food that you eat. That's the food that you. Is it still? You can watch it online. Oh, mine. Anybody? Where you at again? There's a lot of different lusts, but we're talking about what? One. Why would we give ourselves over to all?
Refrain thy